So I'm bored, so I'm going to do my opinion on most overrated and underrated Super Sentai series. And some of the fans of these shows will probably be yay and nay. But hear me out, what I'm going to say. My opinion for the most overrated series is Gokaiger, and the most underrated series is Go Buster. With Gokaiger, even though I do like the series, I like the series as a whole. If I want to suggest somebody to come into the Super Sentai world and never watched Super Sentai before, I suggest Gokaiger if they wanted to research about the previous 34 teams before Gokaiger. It allows the person to choose on what series they want to watch. But when it comes to storyline, it doesn't have much character development because it sacrificed that for guest appearance from past Super Sentai actors. And the villains, oh crap, it just left my mind. Not Death Gallons, that's current. Oh, let me look it up. I forgot the villains. I know Bosco's one of them, but I just forgot the other main fleet. The Xanax fleet. Okay, I forgot. Xanax. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm sorry. That is forgettable. But they should have gone with Bosco as the final villain. Bosco was a huge threat to the Gokaigers because he was going after the same things that Gokaiger wanted, the greatest treasure on Earth. He goes after it, and he got some of the powers from the previous Super Sentai teams. So he was a real threat, and Xanax was really not much. I think they should have just ended and let Bosco be the final villain. But when character development wasn't that great. And again, even though I liked the guest appearance of the past Super Sentai actors, I think it hindered the character development much. When it comes to underrated for Go Busters, it had good storytelling. It was dark, even though it was dark to kids. Sorry, I have an itch on my nose. It was darker for kids. It had good storytelling. The characters were great. The villain, I think Enter was a very good villain. He was to the point where even his boss, Messiah, knew he was up to no good. He knew he was doing something. And after Messiah left, it went into him not only creating these cards, Messiah cards, but he was like studying human beings, mainly Go Busters. And that was a really good focus point of his storyline. And it had some great character developments, great moments, dramatic moments. And I don't know why the fandom didn't like it at first. I think over time, I see the Super Sentai fandom grew onto it. American, I don't know about Japanese, but American, it grew when it aged very good. At first, I hated it, and after a couple years later, I decided to do not like a binge watch, but during the month of May of 2014, I watched it, and I really loved it. I grew attached to it, and it was another thing was a breather from the gimmick collectible toy lines. You had the range keys beforehand, and then after that, it's Jidenjis and Reshas and Ninshurikens. And so, the storyline was great. It was so really good, I think, in my opinion. I'm not mad it wasn't adapted to Power Rangers, but I got the toys. I got the Morphin Brace. I have the components to make Great Go Buster. I still want Takagami Ryo and the Frog. But again, that's my opinion. Gokaiger, even though I like it, it's a good thing to. Gokaiger is a very good show. Had great moments, great characters. I think Captain Marvelous was a great Red Ranger. I always, when somebody's entering Super Sentai for the very first time, I suggest Gokaiger because it's a great way to have that person branch off to the previous 34 teams, because they can go and say, hey, I like how those powers work. I want to learn more about that. But when it comes to storyline mode, video games, I just watched Kamen X-Aid. When it comes to storyline, the character development, lack of character development, the Xanax fleet being forgettable, really hurt it. When it comes to Go Busters, great story development. Inner was an excellent villain. Final villain too for Go Busters, and it was very good, and I love it. And I hope more over time fans would warm up to Go Busters. Not to hate Gokaiger, because I think that's again a good season, but I think but I hope Go Buster gets more appreciation now than ever. So that's my opinion. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion for the most overrated Super Sentai series and most underrated Super Sentai series? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So this is Andy Wells here on the PSR channel. Wherever you are, have a nice day.